Hey guys, so you're probably wondering where on earth I've been for the last 3 weeks. Well, where I have been is extremely busy. No, that doesn't make sense, but trust me, I've been really busy and I haven't really had any time. And while I have intended on making a video like this just to show you what's been going on, um, every time I do, so much more crap comes home that it makes sense just to roll it into a brand new video. So now things have just been getting pushed back, but I'm finally at a point where I think it's a good time to do this. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, why I quit posting and why I first of all started this to the whole point. You remember that last community post I made talking about how I might stray away from uploads or something like that. I don't even remember what I said. But anyways, I made that, I want to say, a day or two, maybe three after my grandfather died. That happened about 3 weeks ago. So the last ceiling fan demonstration video, the 14th, that's when it happened. And well, I should say April 14th, because now we're in May. That's just how long this has been. But anyways, yeah, so that happened, and that was just really stressful, really tiring. My grandpa had a lot of stuff. He really would not throw anything away. He had a basement full of stuff. He had a garage full of stuff, 4 sheds full of stuff, random trailers outside full of stuff. Oh, and did I mention that the garage had a loft, which was, you guessed it, full of stuff. So basically, we were just really busy cleaning it all out. It's to the point where we've gone through most of it now, and we just really got to organize a few things, get ready to sell that stuff, and then sell the house, and then eventually, down the line, my grandma's going to come live with us here. So yeah, that's about what I have to say on that front. I'm not going to really take up any more time with the sad stuff. Besides the fact that my grandpa really loved my fan hobby, he was super, super proud of me. He apparently always talked about me at the family gatherings and said just how proud he was and the fact that I did all the stuff I do. So that's really one of the few things that's kept me motivated at all to keep doing this sort of stuff, is the fact that he really, really enjoyed talking to me about it and that he was proud to have someone who knew how to do it. My grandpa could really fix everything, so I'm happy to sort of have a bit of that trait in me myself. So anyways, so, like I said, my grandpa had a lot of stuff, and in a lot of that stuff was a lot of fan stuff. I shouldn't say a lot, but there was some, and then there was some other stuff as well that I've just been taking because it's special to me. So anyways, I'm mostly going to focus on the fan stuff and anything really cool or mentionable that's not really small. So I think the first thing, the thing that you guys are really going to notice and love, is the new thing in the corner. This is a Lawnwear swag light deal thing from the 60s. Now, this was installed, or I should just say hung, in my grandparents' basement for the longest time. I always loved the way it looked, and as soon as I saw it when we started to clean stuff out, I was like, holy crap, I need a light for my corner. How about this? So I took it. My grandma basically just says, take whatever you want. She don't want any of it, so yeah, so I took it, and then I've just got it on this remote control thing here with the remote right here. So I've really been needing a bit more light in this corner. That's finally done that. So I think that really wraps up a lot of the decor and stuff in my room. I don't plan on changing much else. I mean, maybe some of the other wall hangings will change if I ever find some other things to put there instead, but most likely not. So there's that. Now, I think the binder shelf is the same. For some reason, it looks like it's got more stuff on it. Well, let me think here. Okay, one thing I don't know if I ever showed you, I did get another one of these Matthews binders. I don't know if I ever showed you that. Otherwise, everything else here is the same. I mean, I might have taken a few things off the shelf and put them in the binders because I've gotten a bunch more catalogs now. So let's see, over here, I don't really think there's anything else. I mean, that's a camera, but that's not really interesting to you guys. I think this whole area is mostly the same. This area is also the same. I should mention I found that remote control plug-in thing in my grandpa's stuff, and I found another. Well, there were 2 in a package, so there's the other one. They both would be paired to that same remote. Down in there's a computer fan that I just took because why not? In this area, once again, is mostly the same. Over here, okay, so up here is like the one thing I actually put on the shelf. It's a Litex fan remote. It is missing part of the, like, some of the parts to hold the batteries in. Chances are my grandpa took it, planned to work on it, but never did. And I also Well, or he did work on it, but he couldn't figure it out, so he just left it downstairs in the basement. I also found the receiver for it. That's downstairs because the receiver still works, I can imagine anyways. So really, it's just that doesn't work. So I'll just leave that up here on display, and I'll use the actual receiver because those basic 3-speed fan and light control dimming receivers are so simple that they can really be used. I mean, I literally am using an Encon one on a Regency wall switch and it works just fine. Well, I shouldn't say it was the seller who I bought the fan from. Anyways, that's a story that I've talked about before, so I'm not going to talk about it again. So we might as well just get into the... Oh, before I do, actually, this is just cool. It's Tetris. It's from the 2000s, and it works flawlessly, and I love it. But anyways, let's get into the actual stuff. So I've had a bunch of shipments of catalogs come in, mostly new stuff, 1 or 2 older things. The first older-ish thing isn't even that old, but it is a Beacon catalog from 2021. I've been wanting a Beacon for a while. The store I called had one, so there we go. That's here now. I'm still waiting to go out and pick up the Craftmate. So I should mention, as soon as basically our lives fell to pieces temporarily, we didn't, literally the day after he passed away was the day that we were supposed to go and bring home the Aurora, which obviously you saw we did that. That was a person we didn't know, so we didn't really want to break the commitment on them. But when it came to the fan stores, I've known them for it's like 7-8 years, so they wouldn't care if I waited to go do stuff. So I never got a chance to pick up the Craftmate. It's still there. I actually have cleanups the next 2 weekends, so those 2 aren't going to be open for me. But then hopefully after that, once we have a bit more time, I will go and pick up some catalogs that have been waiting for me for a while. I did get the new Kindle supplement in, so it's there. You can view that on their website. You can view all these new catalogs on the company's websites, by the way, if you want to. Let's see, I'm just going shelf by shelf. I do have the new Maxim in the mail, I should say on UPS. It should be coming to me within the next day or 2. I figured it wasn't worth waiting for that catalog to arrive to do a video. I need to get this up now before I start losing subscribers because I think I left permanently, which I obviously haven't. I just needed a break and I needed to get control of some things. So here's the new Minka. That's also here. We also have the new Modern Forms. That is also here. We have 2 of the more recent progresses. The January... I'm just going to say the winter and the summer supplement from last year. So I still need the winter supplement from this year and the fan catalog and design series catalog from last year. I'll be getting those soon, I hope. I also have the new Quorum down there, the new Hinckley down there. And then the final catalog is a 2003 or 4 Seagull. I think it might be 04. Yeah. I wanted that mainly just because it was a little bit older. There is actually one model or one fan then in there that isn't in my other ones. But I mainly just wanted that. I've actually got a bunch of pages to an 04 catalog that is somewhere around here. And anyways, that wasn't why I want to buy that. I just wanted to buy it because it had fans in it. And yeah, that's about it. So my Wind Rivers, I don't know when those are going to get in. I've been waiting for a while. I really don't know when exactly they will. Savoy, I don't know. My rep told me they were supposed to do a fan catalog this summer, but now he thinks it's just what they put in the Meridian. I have no idea. Savoy is too confusing. Both me and the rep kind of think that they should honestly just stop or upkeep the line better. It's, I can't call it a line. We were talking about this on the phone. You can't call what Savoy has a line of fans. It's just fans in a lighting line. So Visual Comfort / Monte Carlo apparently printed a big book for all their lighting, but I don't think there was any fans in there. So I'm going to flip through that when I'm at the showroom. I'll see if I want one. If there is, I'll pursue getting it. I did hear that Modern Fan is going to be putting out some fans later this year, but I obviously don't have the book yet because that hasn't happened. Otherwise, you'd see it on their website. Kichler supplement, I'm going to eventually get a hold of. I've just been busy, so I haven't really been calling reps or doing any of that stuff for a while. It's just what I've been getting is just stuff that I already had promised, and they just sent out to me. The Fanimation is about the same. It's got to wait a little while, and I should be with that one shortly. And yeah, that's really all the new literature for this year that I still haven't gotten, so there's not much of it yet besides anything that comes out for the June market. So yeah, I'm pretty glad to have most of this wrapped up now because I'm just too tired, too stressed. I don't really feel like focusing on this too much. I got a lot of stuff downstairs to organize and tons of other stuff to deal with. So I just kind of want to get the catalogs out of the way and secured and then just focus on other things. So yeah. The only other thing I want to show you before I go is a funny sign that I have for my door. Always saw this at my grandparents and I absolutely loved it. So I asked Grandma if I could take it. It says, Martha Stewart doesn't live here, but a man who thinks he's Tim the Tool Man does. Which is perfect for my grandpa because he had over 50 toolboxes full of stuff. And no, we haven't gone through them. We're selling them as is. Too much work. And there's tons of other little shells and stuff we haven't even gone through with tools yet. So he really had a lot of tools. He would even beat out Tim the Tool Man. And you know, Tim, like if you watch Home Improvement, you'll know Tim the Tool Man's garage was fairly organized. Grandpa's garage was not. But anyways, yeah, so that's all I've got for this video here. That's basically everything that's up here in my room. In the next video, I'll take you downstairs and I'll show you all the stuff that's down there. Because there's a hell of a lot of it. So I will see you then. Goodbye.